Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to film my current skincare routine because I've had a lot of people make comments about my skin and ask for a skincare routine. Currently, this is the end of the day after wearing a mask all day, and a little bit of sunscreen and powder and just a little few things here and there. But I hope that y'all enjoy this video. It is a little lengthy, but it is morning and night skincare. But yeah, if you have any questions, just leave them down below in the comments. I am not a skincare expert or an esthetician. You should speak to an esthetician or a dermatologist if you have major skincare concerns, okay? But these are just things that work for me personally, so that is my disclaimer. All right, nighttime skincare. I start off by washing my hands with, of course, Bath & Body Works foaming hand soap. You don't want to do your skincare with dirty hands because then you're just putting the dirt that's on your hands on your face, but that's none of my business. You do you. I would just obviously suggest washing your hands, and according to CDC guidelines, you should do that for at least 20 seconds. At least. So here I am drying off my hands because I'm going to go in with my cleansing balm first. I prefer to use a balm to an oil just because I've tried some cleansing oils. They're good, but I just rub this between my hands to get it soft and then go all over my face. This is dissolving any oil and sunscreen, dirt that I have on my skin, and then after I've rubbed that in gently, it would also remove makeup. Side note, but I'm going to emulsify that with some water. So just put a little bit of water in my hands and then really make sure it gets milky on my skin. Then I will rinse that off with a washcloth. I like to use warm water, not cold, not hot, just a nice warm water, and gently rub that off my skin. You'll see my skin gets red, but that's because it's reactionary, not because it's like sensitive, if that makes any sense. So after I cleanse my skin with that first oil cleansing balm, I'm going to go in with my cleanser. This is the ISClinical Cleansing Complex. I get this from Fizz Facial Bar in Jonesboro. I really like this cleanser. It's my favorite that I've tried. It just works really, really well for my oily, acne-prone skin. It does have salicylic acid, which helps prevent acne, but also stop acne. So if I am breaking out, it will help clear up my skin, but it also keeps me from breaking out in the first place, which is amazing. We love that. So it doesn't really suds up a ton, but I do add water to suds it up a little bit, and then I'm going to go in with my PMD facial cleanser. I got this in a BoxyCharm, and I love it. I do prefer using it to my Clarisonic. I do have a Clarisonic, and I'll use it every once in a while, but the brush on that is so abrasive, and I feel like it can over-exfoliate my skin and damage it. This does not. It's silicone, so it's super gentle, as well as the fact that the silicone does not harbor bacteria like the brush heads on a Clarisonic can. So I massage this in for a while, probably about a minute, minute and a half, maybe even 2 if I'm feeling fancy. But after I do that, I rinse off the cleanser, the PMD thing, and then I will go in and wash off my face, that cleanser off of my face, excuse me. And with that wet washcloth again, make sure that I get all that cleanser off. And after I do that, you will see, I make sure it's really off of there. Get around my hairline, around my chin, because that's where I tend to break out if I am not cautious. So after I get that off, I am going to go in with a toner. Okay, I am using the Paula's Choice BHA toner. I got it off of Amazon. You can get it off the Paula's Choice website. I know some people got it in a BoxyCharm as well. I just put this on a cotton round and rub it all over my skin. I love this. It also has salicylic acid, but other forms of acids as well that are going to clear up blackheads, keep acne at bay, gently exfoliate your skin, and just make sure that you get all that gunk off your face and out of your skin so that your skin can be clear and smooth. This has really helped with my texture too, and it helps my acne scars fade a little bit faster, which we love. So after I do that, I go in with my Differin Gel. Okay, this has changed my skin. I tried this in college, and you go through a purging period with it, and I wasn't patient enough to let my skin purge. So now I guess the Lord has taught me patience, and I have. So you use a pea-size amount and put that all over your skin, and it is a retinol, so it's going to help with signs of aging, like fine lines and wrinkles. It's going to help with acne. Retinol is really a powerhouse ingredient. That's why I love it. But it also helps with, like I said, keeping my skin clear and all that jazz.
Then I'm going in with a Benzol Peroxide night treatment that my esthetician suggested. I do get this at Fizz as well. Typically, you wouldn't mix retinol and a benzoyl peroxide, but my skin, it works. It doesn't make me sensitive or dry or anything like that. I would definitely talk to your dermatologist and esthetician before doing that because you don't want to fry your skin off your face. Now I'm going in with an eye cream. This is just one I got in a BoxyCharm from Skin & Co. I like it. It smells like coconut. So I would put that on my ring finger and then put that all under my eyes and on my eyelids, my orbital bone. And then I also will put this in my smile lines, you'll see. And that's helping my smile lines not look as creasy. You know, eye cream helps with your under eyes not look creasy. Then my moisturizer is the CeraVe Moisture Cream. I do like the cream for night because it's super thick. And I just feel like it helps my skin stay a little bit hydrated and protect it while I'm using that retinol because retinol can dry you out. So I rub that in all over my skin clearly and I douse my face in it. I love this stuff. I also use it on my neck and then I also use it all over my body because I really like it that much. It's really good. So it can be used for everything, but you'll see I'm just sitting here really working that in, making sure it is heavily doused on my face. Once I've done that and I've let that sit for just a second, I am going to go in with some spot treatments. I'm going to show you a few of my favorites. I really love to use, let me see which one I'm going to pull up first. Oh, tea tree oil. Love to put this on a Q-tip and then spot treat acne. That's actually what I'm going to do tonight. But I also love this Glamglow mask. It pulls the gunk to the surface. So if you've got cystic acne, it's great. And then I love pimple patches for whiteheads. But as you can see right now, I'm dealing with some that are just kind of there but not, if that makes any sense. So the tea tree oil is going to dry them out before they can really reach the surface, but they're like in that in-between stage. They're not whiteheads yet, but they're still like under the skin. So that's when I like to use the tea tree oil. I will say you need to dilute it a little bit. So I run the Q-tip under water, squeeze out the excess, and then dip it in the tea tree oil. Otherwise, it will burn your skin off. So just do that. Then after I let that tea tree oil dry, I'm going to go in with some facial oil, and that one was from Elemis. I got it in a BoxyCharm as well. Here I am showing some of my favorite face masks. We've got the Ordinary and some other chemical exfoliators. If you have any questions about these, be sure to leave them in the comments, or I can do a video talking specifically about my favorite mask. I love to chemically exfoliate 2 to 3 times a week because my skin can handle it. I like to use clay mask in between that. Typically, or if my skin's feeling dry, then I'll use a sheet mask or a hydrating mask. I love to use a mask every night or every morning, depending on what my routine is. But a mask is just like an extra step for me in my skincare routine that makes it more self-care. And so I really enjoy doing that. It also allows me to target specific skincare concerns. So if I'm feeling drier, I can do a hydrating mask. If I'm feeling a little bit more oily, I can do a clay mask. And if I can tell my skin is congested, then I can use an exfoliating mask. It's just really helping me pinpoint my skincare concerns day to day, which I enjoy. I do love a good sheet mask. I only typically do them for like special events, so before a wedding or before photos, like for photo shoots and stuff like that. But, you know, we love a good sheet mask. Then we've got my morning routine. You just saw my night, so let's get started in the morning. Again, washing your hands because you're nasty. So get those hands clean. After I cleanse my hands, I'm going to cleanse my face. I start by splashing water on my face. I would love to be the person that can just splash water on their face and be done in the morning, but I'm not. Because I am so oily, I do have to cleanse. So I'm going to go in with the ISClinical Cleansing Complex once again. And then again, suds that up and then go in with the PMD. It's gentle enough that I can use it twice a day and it doesn't irritate my skin. The Clarisonic, I could not do that with. So that is one reason I do prefer this PMD or any silicone-based brush head compared to an actual bristle brush. So I'm going to, again, do this for probably 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. This is obviously sped up. But just deep cleanse my skin and make sure that everything is nice and good. All right, after I've worked that cleanser in real good, I'm going to use, again, a wet washcloth to wipe it off. You'll see my skin turn red because it's reacting to me touching it, which is quite normal. Doesn't mean I'm sensitive or anything like that. But I use warm water again, and after I wash off that cleanser, I am going to go in with the facial radiance pads from First Aid Beauty. And I cut these in half because I found that when I was using a whole pad, I felt like I was wasting a lot of the product that was on the pre-soaked pads. So by cutting them in half, it was just enough to cover my entire face. I also got double the use out of each container that I buy now. So it's saving me money, and my bank account can appreciate that. So I just run that all over my face. This does have some acids in it that are going to help with acne scars and fading, that kind of jazz, but it's also going to help with my skin texture. I think doing this has really helped my skin look so smooth, and that is one thing that I get a lot of questions and comments about. So, you know, chemically exfoliate your skin. It's really good for it. So after I use that from First Aid Beauty, those pads, I'm going to go in with the serum that my esthetician suggested. She said it's like the Pro 5 facial there at Fizz if you've ever done it. And this is supposed to, again, help with my acne scars and my texture. After I do that, I'm going to go in with the vitamin C serum. This one is from Ole Henriksen. It's the Truth Serum. It's my favorite. When I tell you this stuff is amazing. It is the only vitamin C serum that I have noticed a major difference in my skin with. It really does help fade my acne scars super quick. Any post-hyperpigmentation that I get helps to even my skin tone. It also layers so beautifully under makeup. A lot of vitamin C's make me feel greasy or oily or make my makeup peel. This does not. It also has hyaluronic acid and niacinamide, so it's like a powerhouse ingredient list that works really well for my oily, acne-prone skin. I also put it on the back of my hands because we're not trying to age those. Your neck and your hands are the first things to give away your age. All right, so after that coffee break, I'm going to go in with my eye cream, same one that I used last night. You do not have to use an eye cream. I just have it, again, from BoxyCharm. So it makes me feel fancy to use. I do like this one. It's a concentrate compared to a cream, so it's a little bit more of a gel consistency. So it layers beautifully under my makeup as well. It gives me some hydration, but it's not too thick and creamy to where my concealer and foundation and everything is going to crease. Then I'm going to go in with moisturizer. I love this one from Neutrogena, but I also love this one from Saturday Skin. This one from Origins. Anything that's really gel based works well for my oily acne prone skin. They all help me stay matte throughout the day, not look so greasy and oily. So the drugstore option obviously is the Neutrogena, and it really is great. So I'm going to rub that all over my face and let that sink in. I will also rub that down my neck and on my ears and just make sure that I'm moisturizing everywhere. And after that has some time to sink in, I am going to go in with sunscreen. I'm going to show you a few of my favorites. Another coffee break because, like I said, it's early. This one is my favorite for when I want to look glowy. This one's my favorite to layer under makeup. And then I'm grabbing one. This one's great for if I'm feeling oily. It also layers well under makeup, but it's a little bit more expensive. And if I need a tint, I love this one from CeraVe. And that one from Rodan and Fields is also great. But like I said, the CeraVe one is amazing and a drugstore price. I will spot treat, again with tea tree oil, a few spots. And I'm going to do that before my sunscreen because I don't want it to compromise the integrity of the sunscreen on those spots, because those spots are what needs sunscreen the most. But yeah, that is my morning and nighttime skincare routine.
Alright guys, and that is going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Be sure to give this video a like, give it a thumbs up. Check out the videos that are beside me if you want to continue watching me. If you find me somewhat entertaining. Or the information helpful at least. But yeah, go ahead and give this video a like. Be sure to be subscribed and follow me on my other social media platforms, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye guys.